It's no doubt that having fibromyalgia is incredibly difficult illness to deal with. Frustrates not only you if you have fibromyalgia, but also your family and friends, maybe coworkers, and even the doctors that you interact with. Unfortunately, most doctors don't understand fibromyalgia. Those that even elect to take fibromyalgia patients oftentimes just tell you to learn to live with it. And that becomes a very hard, discouraging path to be on when you've got doctors who tell you that they can't really do anything for you other than recommend more and more medication. And I hear this being in practice for 35 years, specializing in fibromyalgia for 25. I hear this every day from my patients around the world who share with me that doctors just don't understand what they're going through. I do understand, and I know it's incredibly frustrating, but I want to share a couple things with you today that I think can be helpful. First of all, the only way to reverse fibromyalgia, and you can reverse your symptoms, you can feel better. I've helped thousands of patients over the last 25 years, and there's other doctors having success as well. There's not a lot of us, but there are other doctors out there who are having success with fibromyalgia. Typically, what I see, not only in my practice, but with others who are having success, they're using functional medicine, which is a brand of medicine that really is focused on finding and fixing the underlying causes of your symptoms and optimizing your different systems that you have, whether that's your immune system, your endocrine system, musculoskeletal system, GI system, whatever it is. You can't drug your way out of fibromyalgia. And there's a long game and there's a short game. So the long game is really cleaning up your diet, cleaning up your environment, your habits, your health habits, try to do things that you need to do to be healthy. Oftentimes it's very difficult because, you're told to exercise. But if you have fibromyalgia, oftentimes you can barely get out of bed. Exercise may not be something you can do right away, but it's the long game. Eventually you can get to that point to where maybe you're walking 5 minutes a day, just moving 5 minutes a day. That's what I have my patients do, who are oftentimes bedridden. And then they do that for a week, and the next week, maybe it's 10 minutes a day. And slowly they develop, they get better and they get better. Same thing with your diet, cleaning up your diet. We know that simple carbohydrates and sugars are inflammatory. They can create all sorts of unwanted health problems and create symptoms associated with fibromyalgia. Seed oils. There's numerous studies out there that show that getting too much omega-6, which you're getting from grains and seed oils, can create inflammation and imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3s. This information is available on my website, yourfiberdoctor.com, and I want to encourage you to check all the free resources that are there. The short-term approach, so oftentimes involves maybe judicious use of prescription medication. There's certainly a time and a place, although I don't think you can drug your way out of fibromyalgia. There's too many potential side effects, and there are too many symptoms to suppress just using drug therapy. But there are nutraceutical over-the-counter supplements, high doses of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and enzymes, other things that the body knows how to use and can use to make the hormones needed to help you suppress and oftentimes overcome your symptoms associated with fibromyalgia. I go into much more detail about this at my website and on my podcast, Super Healthy Human. I want to encourage you to check those out. Don't give up. If you have fibromyalgia, you can feel better. It's not easy, and it's going to take work, and you're probably going to need to work with a practitioner who can help you figure out what are the triggers that are causing your symptoms associated for your specific fibromyalgia. Check out my website and all the free resources at yourfiberdoctor.com.
Thanks for listening to Super Healthy Human with Dr. Rodger Murphree. Remember, your body is designed to heal. It just needs the right tools. Stay curious. Stay consistent. Stay super healthy. If this episode helped you, leave a review or share it with someone who's ready to take charge of their health. The information provided in this podcast is for educational purposes only and should not replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult your physician before making changes to your health regimen. This content does not substitute medical care. Thanks for listening to Super Healthy Human with Dr. Rodger Murphree. Remember, your body is designed to heal. It just needs the right tools. Stay curious. Stay consistent. Stay super healthy. If this episode helped you, leave a review or share it with someone who's ready to take charge of their health. The information provided in this podcast is for educational purposes only and should not replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult your physician before making changes to your health regimen. This content does not substitute medical care.